Interesting times if you're living in the world of Meghan Markle, and many of us are, quite literally. But what is interesting about this particular story is some might claim that Meghan could be, in fact, slightly delusional. So as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I hope I find you well, fit and dandy, all of that sort of stuff. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Hope you're all keeping well. Last night we had a torrential thunderstorm here in the centre of London. It was like a scene out of a horror film. You know, when you wake up you think, what's that light, you know? Where have I gone? And then you find out, of course, that you look out the window, and thankfully we've all got a bit of a downpour now, so it does help the gardens, whichever way you look at it. And London does look spectacular in the autumnal sort of phrasing that we have now, you know, but much needed. I know it's not always welcome wherever you are. It can cause havoc and all that sort of stuff, but for a short period it's quite nice to see it, isn't it? You know, I won't be saying that in a couple of months, well, I know that. As ever though, back to your breaking royal story of the day. As you know, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been very busy returning back here to the United Kingdom, a place that they dislike. They've openly spoken about it, you know, the problems that they have when they come back here. Harry's mental illnesses, you know, Meghan doesn't feel she's welcome at all, never short of being vocal on that particular thing. So it was a bit of a shock, wasn't it, when she rocked up to Manchester and said basically, you know, it's good to be back. Did she know she was in the United Kingdom? Does she know where Manchester is? A wonderful city, but you know, you do kind of wonder. Very, very actressy, wasn't it? You know, the fluttering eyelashes, the looks to camera. You know, she absolutely basked in the limelight. I thought she looked good in the red outfit, I have to say. A bit of a shocking look though, wasn't it? A power suit, as they possibly call it, you know. What's interesting now though is that Harry and Meghan, as ever with them, contradict themselves at every single corner, because as we know, they're currently suing Her Majesty's government for security, and they were very concerned about returning here for security for obvious reasons. Apparently they were going to be engulfed by many fans who wanted to, well, do them harm allegedly, or indeed just wish them well. They had to be careful, you know, they are public figures. Well, they're not really, they're private figures, because it was their choice, they stood back, and that was the deal. What's interesting though to find out is when they zipped over to Germany, they had another dramatic change of plan, and here it is. Now, as you can see from these pictures here, Meghan delighted in the fact that she was willing, able and ready, looking around the crowd to do selfies with. Now, what's interesting is, you know, there they are complaining, as we now all know, about security and how dangerous it could be for them. So Germany, who has a higher crime rate than the United Kingdom right now, really, would it be safe? Were these people checked out? Seemingly not. We checked in with the local authorities there, and no, you know, they were dealt as private citizens, welcome to the city, but not necessarily given the usual royal protocol and of course the security surrounding that. Interesting to note, isn't it? But there's a reason why Meghan wanted to do this, and we were told that while Prince Harry was reluctant, naturally, once as ever, he just goes along with what Meghan wants to do. She believes that the power of the selfie proves to the worldwide media how much popular they are. You know, the mainstream media can write everything they want, but really you can't get away from the genuine love of the British public, or indeed, you know, the European worldwide public. And that was the reasoning to do the selfies, obviously putting herself at risk, as some might say, but of course that could be spun into a great story too. I must also point out that lots of people say they were greeted by, you know, thousands and thousands of well-wishers. I don't want to pour sort of a damp squib on things, but it wasn't really the case. And there's another reason behind that as well, you know, because again, people were told, well, you know, the security was going to be tight. So if they felt it was going to be as bad as Manchester, where you couldn't really get very close to them, even though you'd paid a lot of money, then why would people turn out in Germany? So as ever, Meghan's rationing is that she thinks the world of the selfie could turn it all back around for her, and once again make them the most popular royal couple as ever in the world. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.